Good morning, LinkedIn fam. It is the 23rd, and if you follow or believe in Christmas, 2 days to go. But this is day 11 inside an ATS scanner of LinkedIn. So guys, you see the banner or my background here, the photo. Now you see me. How you doing? I want to get into this, something that I've never seen done before, just like I did yesterday in day 10. I went inside an ATS scanner for resumes. Today, we're going to do LinkedIn. Bet you didn't even know that existed. Let's cover these first few points here, but the very first point I want to make sure we talk about is what is an ATS? Applicant Tracking System. Basically, it's machine learning, it's artificial intelligence, it is knowledge baked in by recruiters. In the case of the tool that I use, which is Résumé Worded, which you are about to see, it uses all of that and it programs it in a way to quickly scan whatever you're looking at. And either it's typically a resume, right? You guys know that, but it also can be done on LinkedIn, and I'm about to show you. So that is true. It is actually even done for LinkedIn. All you need is the PDF that you can download from LinkedIn. And if you'd like, I can show that to you guys how to do that. But it's very straightforward. But more importantly, even if you get a great score, you need to pop. And let's hopefully get into that and touch on that topic here just a little bit. But I want to know what's on your mind. Are you popping LinkedIn? How are you popping LinkedIn? And how can I help? Okay, so leave me a comment. Show some love. I've been doing this for 11 days straight. I'm getting up early. I don't know if you can tell, I got bags under the eyes still. First thing I'm doing when I'm getting up, I'm trying to think, how can I be adding value to you guys? So I really hope this is helping, but you can help not just yourself by watching this, like this and comment on it and even share it if you feel so inclined. And that will actually share it with your network. They will get a chance to see it. They will think, wow, you are awesome for sharing this. Thank you so much. And they'll be inclined to click on your profile to see, wow, look at that headline, for example. Look at the guy who just shared that. And then they might even see me and they might come back and get a free scan. So guys, yes, a free scan. What is on your mind? I'm going to put this up here. If you need a free scan, get some free help, tell me how I can help. Send me an email, info@ProfilesThatPOP.com. And let's get into it. Daniel, hope you liked your story. I did like your story. Thanks for bringing it up again. I believe I did comment back on that. If not, I did have some thoughts on it. Give me a moment. I'm still waking up, but we'll get into it. I think what you had been saying, paraphrase it for us, will you? Paraphrase it for us since you brought it up. Thank you. Let's get into it. Your story about getting a job, right? Wasn't that what the story was and how you succeeded at it? I remember thinking that was good advice, and there's a little bit more. You did a couple great things there, and there's even more. So tell us real quickly, what were the two things that you did? If I remember right, there were basically two takeaways from what you did. I'd love to hear you quickly summarize it here and tell us why you are sharing that. It's 12 days of giving. Why did you bring that up? I would love to know. What are you trying to do on LinkedIn? Why are you sharing that? Let us know. I'd love to hear it. Yeah, Neil, nice to see you. I don't remember seeing a comment from you in this 12 days. So nice to see the comment. Nice to see you. Welcome. How to balance the resume detail versus your LinkedIn highlights. I'm going to make a real quick statement here. I've been saying it throughout the 12 days. LinkedIn is not a resume. It used to be a resume database, but it is so much more. At a minimum, it is a resume on steroids. We'll get into it, but you need to pop on LinkedIn in many different ways than you possibly could on a resume. A resume is very limited. It is a sheet of paper or a couple sheets of paper in most cases. There's so much more you can do on LinkedIn. It is so much of a better way to show your expertise. Yes, Chris, welcome. I've seen you on LinkedIn for years, I believe. Yes, this will be available for rewatch, and I appreciate you asking that. In fact, I have a way to let you know how you can do this. Where did I put it? Bingo. Look down below in the ticker. I just changed it. I'm so glad you asked that question, Chris. It's very easy. Go to my profile, scroll down to all activity, and click on the see all activity link. And you will be seeing my most recent activity. You do need to go to posts though, most likely, because I'll be in and out and active on other things too, but you need to click on see all activity, then go to the posts. I actually believe, let me just fix that right here. scroll to all activity and choose, I need to fix that, and go to posts. So I just saved that and I'm updating it. Yeah, at the end, it's all about, you go to my profile is the number one key. Okay, that's you go to the profile, then you can start seeing everything that's there. You scroll down about a third of the way, let's say, to the activity section. You will see a link that you can click on. I'm presuming you're going with a browser, but either way, even if you're on a phone, you get down to the activity section, you click or tap on see all activity, and then you go to posts. There'll be a third tab there will be posts. Go to posts, and that's where you can see all my comment. Thank you so much. I appreciate you asking that. Let me go back here. And yeah, it's so hard to miss some of these things, right? And not only that, but you can miss the comments. When LinkedIn Live is going live, you get only so many comments. So I've got some tips down below here in the ticker as well on how to make sure you don't miss some of the comments that are going on. So yeah, Daniel, I see you're commenting here. Just give me a second here. Yeah, and let's see here. If you have not tuned, hey, thank you, Nicholas. I really appreciate that. Nicholas, I did get your email. I did get your request. I'm just, as you may imagine, I'm just backlogged here a bit. And especially with the holidays, I got to spend time with the family and everything as well. So Daniel, summarized version of the story. You contacted the COO. That is awesome. That is true. And that is to that point. And let's go to the next thing. Then that COO forwarded your information to the CEO. I remember now where this is going. And that's exactly what you want to do. Guys, Résumé traditionally, statistically, has been given a 1 to 3% success rate at getting you a job. Okay. Flip the stats around. Okay. Reverse it around. Probably 98 to 99% of people are going to check you out on LinkedIn. So what Daniel is talking about here is he got called in for an interview because he reached out and directly communicated. What did he do? He networked. He got a referral from finding out the COO's email, sending him an email, and getting that referred to the CEO who needed to have some help. And what did that do? Now they reached out to him. Now they probably checked him out on LinkedIn. Tell us, Daniel, did they check you out on LinkedIn, or did they just flat out say, wow, that was nice. You had some initiative. You sent me an email. Let's give you a job. Give us a little more detail there, will you? But you got to show your value, guys. Even if you did that, there must have been something. Tell us, Daniel, why do you think you got the job? Why do you think it went beyond the COO referring you to the CEO and you getting a job? Okay, talk about that in the comments. Have fun. I'm going to get back to business, shall we? I don't want to get this to go on too long, but again, I want to know what's on your mind. What brought you here? What is an ATS, applicant tracking system? Even for LinkedIn, you're about to see. And you got to make sure you pop regardless. No matter how you look at it, okay? You've got to pop. So yes, you do need to pop. And one of the biggest things is, what are you struggling with? That's overall, that's one of the things I want to know. What are you struggling with? LinkedIn or resumes? Tell us. Tell us in the comments below. If I happen to see it, I'm doing my best to get through all the comments, guys. But again, shortcut to it, send me an email, info@ProfilesThatPOP. You see it down there below in the ticker. But I want to know, what is it that you're struggling with on LinkedIn or resumes? Now I'm going to share the screen. I'm going to get right to it. Let's get into what does an ATS look like for LinkedIn. Now I've had somebody here that has joined me every single day. And you know what? It's Christmas time here. It's holidays, right? And by the way, real quick, I just saw this come in and I love this. I want to address this question. Chris, thank you so much for asking this. When someone asks me for a resume, if I ask if my resume or my LinkedIn can be used instead, I couldn't agree more. It tells a far greater story. Well, guarantee you this, you should have your LinkedIn link on your resume. Okay, that's a just kind of like another way to say it. Get that LinkedIn link, on the resume, right? Because they can see from the resume if they got your information. Get this though, right? Think of the scenario you just pointed out. Someone's asking you for a resume. The question becomes, how did they learn of you? How did you pop top of mind to them? Was it because of the resume? I guess not. They're asking for the resume. Think about that. But when you use your resume, make sure you get the LinkedIn link on there. Don't make them have to search, because guess what? There could be another Chris Morton out there. And he may not be the same guy as you. They pull him up on social, on Google, wherever they pull him up. And if they don't see what they like, there's another Chris Morton who has a bad record. You're in trouble. You may be thrown out, and it was no fault of your own. So you need to be very clear, very explicit, right up front. Make sure you get all your information clear as possible. Everything's in sync. But pop LinkedIn, then they ask for the resume. That's the approach that I like to follow for all my clients. So anyway, thank you so much, Chris. I appreciate that question. Yeah, look at that. I need to pop to attract TV producers. Awesome, Jackie. I've said this before in here. If you would like a profile pop-up, tell me I want to pop to and tell me why. You basically just did it, Jackie. If I get a chance again to see this, hopefully I'll cover all these comments and not miss any, but it is hard, okay? It's very hard with the way comments are jumping around on LinkedIn. Do me a favor, Jackie, send me the email to that address you see below and let me know, tell me I want to pop and tell me why. This is great. That's awesome that you did that. Daniel, I think I did. Again, I'm sorry, I've got a backlog. I know I had a whole bunch. And oh, look at this. Chris, you used Resume Worded to win a profile contest run by Dr. LinkedIn. And you beat the esteemed John Asperian. Well, that is amazing. That is amazing. I was just chatting with John yesterday. I happen to know Dr. LinkedIn as well. Great guy. Amazing. That is awesome. I would love to hear more about this. Holy cow. I hope these guys, they see this and they can chime in the comments. That's the same tool I'm using, guys. I'm paying big bukas for it, but I'm glad to do a free scan as you're about to see. And then you look at this is it. Whoops, sorry. This is it right here. This is the tool, Resume Worded. So guys, I could get lost in comments here. Do you like this? Do you like me answering the questions in the comments? I never know who's going to join. I can't even really tell who's on live right now with the view that I have. I don't know how many we have. I don't know if you're all here. It's 8:38 in the morning before my day job. And I'm hoping that you're joining. I'm hoping this is going to help. Guys, if you don't ask, if you don't pop, if you don't show your value, people can't help you. So please let me know how I can help. Let me know what your value is first and foremost on your resume, on your LinkedIn, and let me know how I can help or how others can help or how better you can help them. There's the key. Flip it around. Oh my gosh. And I've got to say good morning to my lovely, lovely friend, Jacqueline Way. Guys, I was just on her feed. I've got to do this. I was hoping she would pop in. Guys, I am going to jump out to her wonderful post that she just did. And I was hoping that she was going to pop in. Take a look at this, guys. I'm going to jump out, take out the limelight, and zoom in. Jacqueline Way just did a post today. I got this from her day 11 of the 12 days of giving. You got to go check this post out. Go to her profile, give it some love, and come down here and look at all the people. She shares a video of 12 days of giving. It's part of her 365 Give campaign. And just look at this, right? It's short and sweet, 41 seconds. Don't tell me you don't have 41 seconds to go check out somebody wishing you well and giving you ideas on how you can be doing better to give more in the world on a regular basis. Do please check it out. All right, guys, I'm going to get back to this. Thank you. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for that PSA. And Jacqueline, I am so great to see. It's so great to see you. And I'm not going to show that last comment you made. I'm just not going to do it. We'll take care of that. We'll get into that. We'll make things better. Okay. So, what is Dr. LinkedIn, Daniel? Great question. I believe what that refers to, and Chris, you can chop up. Yep, you just did. I love it. I was going to say it's Dr. David Petherick, and here's the answer right here. I was just going to let you guys know, but do check out David Petherick. He's in Scotland. He has wonderful, wonderful LinkedIn advice. He is truly a LinkedIn expert, as is John Asperian. Great guys. You need to follow them. Look at what they're putting out there on LinkedIn. They truly are doctors in their own respective rights. They are helping so many people. So definitely check those guys out. That's great. Dee, make sure your job searching is pretty obvious. Especially if you have the open to work banner, for example, tell us what you offer to a job position. Flip that around. Okay. Tell us the value that you offer. I understand your job searching, but if this is all I saw from you, how would I know what value that you offer? and why would I want to hire you? Okay, that's honestly, that is the best advice that I can think of right this second. I've given you something, but thank you so much. I have seen you. I appreciate your comments. I appreciate you stepping out there. I really, really do. I will definitely give you a profile pop-up. Okay, I promise you that. So we will go through that later. Now, I want to get to it, guys. What is the number one thing? Okay, I'm going to hide that. What else can I be telling you? Here it is. Let's see. I want to just make sure that I've covered all these. We did go through Jacqueline Way. Make sure you see her TEDx talk. Love you, Jacqueline. Thank you so much for joining. Also, check out my Profile Picks Pop contest I did with Ian McCann. You can go to his profile the same way. Go to his activity, go to his posts, and scroll down, and you'll see he did like 24 posts about this. Incredible advice from a guy, 20, 30 years, I think, in cinematography, photography. He made my profile photo pop. Okay, so you guys got to check him out. He and I did a contest. Again, I mentioned this before. Do you want a profile pop-up? I'm looking to start these up again. I did over 260 of these last year. Just say I want a pop because. Tell us your value statement in the comments, and I will be glad to do a profile pop-up for you eventually. It may take me some time. Please be patient. Guys, I need to get back to business. Let me find, where is my ATS system? Where did you go? Where did you go? Oh, here you are. I think I found you. There you are. I'm taking myself off the spotlight, guys. It's time to get down to business. What is an ATS? Applicant tracking system. This comes from somebody who said he wanted to pop in one of my previous days, and he did. Okay, he did pop, and he did say why, and his name is no other than Greg Fratz. Now, I jumped down to what it says about the headline. This tool is telling me you got a 9 out of 10 on the headline. Look at all the content that is in here. You guys, by the way, if you're interested, I can send you a link to getting a trial of Résumé Worded. Full disclosure, it's like an affiliate link. Frankly, I get, if I'm lucky, I get like a 1% payback or something. But anyway, it'll get you access to the tool. I'm not sure if it gives you a discount. It might. I'm hoping that it does. But anyway, I can send you a link. Otherwise, you can go out there to Résumé Worded. I can just send you the link to that. You can obviously just go to resumeworded.com like you see right there. You can get access. You can do so much of it with free. It's like a 60-40% ratio of what you can get for free out of the tool versus if you buy it. Ask me about it. Chat in the comments. I'd be glad to get into it more with you. But I'm going to back up a second. So this is for Greg. Okay, full disclosure, it's for Greg. He asked for a profile pop-up. He told me why. I'm going to surprise him with a profile pop-up on LinkedIn using my tool. So he got an 89, and it's telling him, believe it or not, it's a good start. It's like, come on, that's out of 100. Well, I would agree with that overall. And we're going to jump into this real quick, and I don't have much time. I'm going to fly through this and let you guys rewind and see this. I got to get back to my day job. So, I'm going to show you this real quick. I've had my caffeine. Can you tell? I'm going to try to slow it down, but I'm passionate about this stuff, guys. Okay. He got a score of a 9 out of 10 on headline, perfect on the summary, 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10, and other. Let's jump into why, shall we? Headline, why? The 9 out of 10. It's good, but we think it can still be improved. And I'm going to scroll down quickly. You guys can pause and rewind this. Do spend more time. I want you to see this. And I believe what it does is it tells you, you can expand on it, but it tells you the headline length is great and why. Minimal use of special characters. I'm kind of guilty of that sometimes. I go a little bit overboard. But you know what? If it draws them in, if it makes it pop and it helps sell you, if you've got some special characters, I say go for it. And it says, problem solver, watch out, ineffective cliches. Make sure you don't use those too much. And you might have had a spelling error. I would say don't leave it as SDR. Tell us what that, I presume it's an acronym. Tell us what the acronym means. So then it even gives you some examples. Look at that. I'm just going to scroll real quickly. That was it. I'm going to jump because I got to get going. Summary. It tells you you nailed it. Greg, it tells you you nailed it. I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek of Greg's summary. He puts his customers first. He sells with integrity. He drives bottom line results. Boom. 3 statements right out of the gate. He is telling you what he does best. Love it. Absolutely. Absolutely love it. I'm going to put my face back on because I love it. And I got to get my hand gesture in there. Absolutely love it. I'm going to leave this on. I asked yesterday if you guys like seeing me or not. Tough. Here I am. I want you to see my reaction. This is one of the things that I love. And one of the suggestions that I would have, he's got his key achievements. It's buried. When you get to his profile, go check it out. He's going to have his key achievements, and obviously the formatting is off on this, right? But they're buried. Look at this, 2.5 plus million. Top 10 salespeople out of 132 across the US. So apologies for, how this is all kind of muddled, but it's telling you why he did some great stuff. And it's telling you that he got a 10 perfect. Again, my suggestion is you might play with getting your top results above the C more. Make yourself pop, especially on LinkedIn, especially on the app, is my secret to that, okay? Experience. Why did he get an 8? Core checks. Account manager. Look what it tells us about this. I'm just going to go through this one. It's a vague job title. You've got flexibility on LinkedIn, guys. You don't need to keep it to be professional like a resume where you have to say senior key account rep, right? You have to say your title, because if they do a background check, they're going to want to make sure it matches on the resume. And that is more of a legal binding document. It is official when it gets to a resume. Another reason I don't like it as well. On LinkedIn, you can use extra words. You can qualify, quantify. You can show some results in there. Get creative, guys. Come on. And here, no quantified impact. Learn more about it. This is what I'm talking about. It's why you got an 8 out of 10 on here. And I'll let you guys look at the rest of it. It's got spelling errors, upselling, RFP, RFI. It doesn't know. It's not telling you your score was penalized, but always spell out the acronyms, guys. That's the overall suggestion there in my example. So here's an example that they're showing you. And look at this. Experience section. Accomplishments include. Goes to what I was just telling you, right? Right away, above the C more. And I guess I can't highlight this, can I? Shoot. Oh, wait. No, I can't. But look at this. The first 1 or 2 bullets are appearing. 3 bullets are appearing before C more. We're seeing metrics. I absolutely love that example of an experience section. Because even if it were on an app, you would still see the first 2 or 3 lines, and you would see up to the managing across team of 10 in 3 locations right above the C more, even on an app. Awesome, awesome example. Education. Why did you get a 7? Frankly, I don't give a whole lot of weight to it. As much as giving it a 7 out of 10 and having it hurt, it is one of the 6 things that LinkedIn or that recruiters will look for is your education. But above that, I mean, what can you do? You have your education. I'm going to let you read this, but I haven't read this in a while. Other, what does it say? Other checks, you have honors and awards section. You have customized Greg Fratz, your LinkedIn URL. Your location is found in the public profile. That's awesome. There's our extra tips on this. I don't know if it gets into it. I think I saw this, but I think I have more to this than this tool is recognizing. Certifications, professional photo. Remember, Ian McCann. Check out our campaign, #ProfilesPicsPop. Talks all about the importance of that profile photo and that first impression, guys. It really is probably the most important thing about your profile. And I'm glad my tool is pointing that out. Even a keyword analysis, I'm just going to give you a peek into this. Manager, you can hover over this and understand why is it telling us this. It's a smart rank that this tool is using. It's AI, right? It's getting into why is this so important. And manager is more important than sales, believe it or not. But sales is up there. You're likely to appear in search results for this keyword. Obviously, sales, that's your big deal, right? So it makes sense, but you need to make sure that you're leveraging this kind of stuff. And above and beyond everything else that I've been saying, networking on LinkedIn is so key. I'm so glad the tool talks about this. Here's some examples that the tool gives you. Look at this. It's got some example emails, right? And then you can share the tool. Guys, I'm sharing the tool. There's the founder of Résumé Worded. He's asking me to share the tool and spread the word. I just did, right? What do you think? Was that good? Was that bold? Was that too much? I hope, Rohan, if you're watching this, I hope you didn't mind. I needed to check on this with you. And frankly, guys, I hope I didn't overstep. I need to go back and double check, but I wanted to give you guys a quick snapshot of what it looks like, someone who is doing it right on LinkedIn. I appreciate you, right? I appreciate you. I'm going to go back here to LinkedIn. I'm going to go to my profile. Let's see where I am. I'm going to show you guys once and for all, or once again, I should say. There's my about section. Look at that. I really wonder, are people really seeing the about section? Have you seen my about section? Do me a favor. Have you ever gotten down to this point, or do you just fly right by? You never even look at the about section anymore. But do you look at the featured section? Tell me, the sections you look at when you go through a profile. I would love to learn. So when this, by the way, featured is great because I've got day 9, I've got day 8. I've been loading them up here. Are you guys seeing that? Let me know. I will load up, I will put a link to day 11 here when this is done, this recording is done. Now, this is what I was telling you before. You go down to the activity and you click on see activity. How can we get to these comments you're about to see? How can I get to these as well? Once I jump to that activity, I get 17 people out there, guys. Thank you. I'm sure I will get more people later, but I just saw right now that that's how many people, but there you go. Posts. Hope you have a great day. We just went from 17 to 16. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. Whoa, we got someone new. Look at that. And we got an auctioneer going. We got 20 people. We got 20 people. Can we get a 21? Can we get a 21? I don't know. I feel like being an auctioneer. You having fun? You got to have fun. Oh, look at that. No one likes auctions nowadays. Fine. Be that way. But guys, go here. Click on the comments link. When the comments appear, good morning. There we go. I just liked her comment. If I feel so inclined, I may love it, but click on most recent and then go down here to load. Thank you so much, Jacqueline, for telling us the about section. Yes, when people want to connect, I'm going to check out their profile. Yes, I will. Thank you so much. I hope this is all good advice. Look at this. Thank you. I'm so glad this is good, Dee Dee. And again, I loved what I'm seeing in your headline there. That is so much better than saying you're looking for a job, right? I'm so glad it doesn't start with that, right? Awesome. Nice job already. You're doing it, Dee Dee. You've got this. So I am going to leave it at that. I have to run to my day job, guys. So let me know in the comments below, what did you like most about this profile? I'm calling it a profile pop-up, but it's actually day 11, right? Of this 12 days of giving. Guys, I'm busting my hump. Coming out here every day, 12 days before Christmas. If you celebrate Christmas, if you don't, happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate, take some time to reflect. I know COVID is out there. You know, the UK sadly is going through another round. We may all be experiencing it shortly. Hopefully the current vaccine that's going out there is going to take care of all of it, guys. It's taking time. You've got time right now. You have time. How are you going to pop? How are you going to stand out? How are you going to show your value and make sure people are coming to your profile, asking for your resume to seal the deal and hire you for your business? If you're a job seeker, they won't be going for the resume, right? They want to go for experience. They want to know, like, and trust you. I help businesses as well, guys. Okay. I showed that yesterday. I showed how I got somebody almost a 13,000% increase in leads. They went from 3 leads a week to over 124, I believe it was, or 127. So 124 increase was the 13,000% increase. Guys, LinkedIn is your ticket. Agree? Disagree? Tell me in the comments below. Happy holidays, guys. Give me some feedback. Give me some love. Like, comment, share. You know the drill. Keep networking. It's the best way to get whatever you're after. Thanks, guys. Have a great one.